So I can't really explain how we got here. But we can show you what we made along the way.
Stay at home.
新型コロナウイルスが
Quédate en casa.
And it's easy to forget now how like it was life and death. It was just a lot about fear. Not trusting the packages and not trusting people, and it created all of that isolationism. I think the beauty of, the why is it came out of a very dark place, but also personally, I was really lost. So anyway, there was some kind of glimmer then at the end of 2020. If you remember, a couple things were happening. People were home and they were collecting things, and clearly something was changing, that it wasn't about fundamentals, it wasn't about earnings, it was about this kind of belief and kind of the will to power. In the summer of 2020, we decided to pack up and move to Venice Beach. Venice Beach always felt like a really creative place to me, and I felt like the sunshine and the light and the history of artists here would be good for me and be good for Christy, and that we could be creative here. We were just experimenting with stuff.
So he got a camera, I got an art studio. I started doing a lot of art every day. He would go out and shoot photos, during the sunset.
Like what you have to do traditionally to sell art is a lot of friction. And someone suggested that I mint my photo little videos as NFTs. I remember waking up on a Wednesday morning and there was like ETH in my wallet.
He taught me how to do the same thing with my portraits, and then within like 24 hours, a big collector bought my piece.
I just remember being like a little kid. I was like, this is a big moment. This is like a new file format.
Finally, there's a format here that you can actually, survive as an artist. And we knew, okay, we have something here. We have something that we can actually figure out how to work with.
How artists could tokenize their work and tokenize their audience and create new forms of relationships where it becomes, instead of attention culture or influence culture, it becomes ownership culture. And if you think about the end of 1994, it's a lot like the beginning of 2021. But wait a minute, like this very obscure technical language and infrastructure could become something cultural. And I could tell that people were hungry for something creative, for something to do. No one was traveling. And so I would joke that you could open up a dry cleaning store and people would show up.
What's important about NFTs is you buy it, you know it's yours. But what if you buy it, you know it's yours, but it's also made for you? That's different.
Venice Community Art Decentralized Autonomous Organization. All that together.
Got the keys, baby. That's the day.
The giant unlock.
Damn.
Right? NFTs are the great unlock of 2021.
Yes.
It unlocks a whole new file format for creators. that is starting here in Venice Beach, with your community. Everybody's invited. The point, though, is not to do this in a traditional asshole tech way, right? To actually enrich the community of Venice that is the intersection of art and tech and entertainment and interesting characters. And then we want to do evening artist talks for music NFTs, for 3D rendering, for artists, economics of NFTs. Or even better, when you walk in, you scan your wallet and it shows your collection so you can show off, you can flex your collection.
Yeah.
And if it works, we want to make sure people can do it in other cities. Chrissy, like, she's like, she's like, some Apple News, she's like, NFT prices are plummeting. Are you aware of that? So there's going to be,
not all of them. That's entertainment.
There's going to be that.
So what's this called? What's the moments? What is it? Bright Moments.
One of my favorite musicians was Rahsaan Roland Kirk, who had a great album in the 70s called Bright Moments, about liberation. I didn't know a lot of people in Venice Beach.
And we were able to go to the one coffee shop that was still allowing service, which was Minotti's.
Every morning would go to Minotti's coffee shop. All these people that otherwise would be traveling around the world or working in Hollywood or just traveling for their lifestyle were all kind of stuck in. And so I got to meet a lot of interesting people who really had nothing to do and were tired of working from home. From people that owned, multi-million-dollar homes to people that were barely getting by. And I'm a natural community builder organizer. So for me, it was like, okay, you can do this and you can do this. And then we had tokens as a DAO. So we're like, okay, what's your wallet? Here's some tokens, here's some tokens, here's some tokens. And they weren't worth anything, but at least it gave people a sense of belonging and connection.
And we were doing different versions of it before we came to this version.
Starting in San Francisco in 2017, 2018, I had a blockchain community center called Node that was started to create a network around the world of lounges for digital nomads who were working on crypto projects. Out of that, obviously, I got to connect with a lot of the relatively early crypto community. I also started my own art studio, and I called it Water Studios. And for about 6 months, I just painted every day.
I lived right in between both of them. It was 420 on 420. We met underneath this dome.
One was blockchain, one was art, and then she was in the middle. So Bright Moments was inevitable. We were able to find a spot right on Windward Ave. It was $10,000 a month. I had been fortunate to get a distribution of Roblox and Coinbase that I had invested in 5 years before. And so I took, 60 grand, put it into a lease for 6 months. And the first artist that I reached out to was Jeff Davis.
He just pinged me on Twitter and was like, hey, I'm opening an NFT gallery in LA. I was a fine artist for 20 years before I got into NFTs. And so I was very interested in the idea of having work up in a physical space. I hadn't heard of, anybody doing that.
And the show was called Portals. And so I think we sold 30 ETH worth of those 10 portals. We got 30% of the revenue of the Ethereum instead of getting one of them, which we should have. So we got 9 ETH. And it was a big watershed for us to be able to make enough money to pay the rent.
That's open.
Everybody can put a screen to put some NFTs on the screen, but it's not special, it's not unique. So we started drawing pixel characters of Venice, California people.
I started painting a lot of the Venice Beach characters, and that kind of was an inspiration for the Venetians.
Our own collection of NFTs and give them away to people to get people to open up their Ethereum wallets and put some Ethereum in them so when they came to the show at night, they could bid on the art. Jeff said, well, why don't you try to make these characters on art blocks, make them generative? And that's really how CryptoVenetians were born.
We're all very rusty at this. But thank you, everybody. This is a very high bar coming out of the pandemic. It's not going to get that much better. This could be it. This is great. Thank you. I can't thank everybody for all your individual contributions, but we all recognize each other. It's truly amazing work. Really proud of all of you. I'm proud of myself. I've told Christy, like, this is the best I've done. So we have wax sealed envelopes, and in each one of these is a secret key, a passphrase, starting with Phil to mint your own CryptoVenetian. One of us can send you some ETH and you can pay us back via Venmo or whatever, but just help a brother and a sister out so that we can make this go as smoothly as possible. We've never done this before. No one's done it before. So, Phil managed this project, managed this product, wrote this, helped get the script written, really saw it through to completion, and I've honestly never worked with a better product manager. So thanks, Jeff.
There's a moment during any creative project where a small group of people realize that you're onto something and kind of the wider world doesn't know it yet. And it feels like right now we're at that moment.
Generative art is it's being generated on the fly. You don't know what you're going to get. So he doesn't know what CryptoVenetian, he's putting like a token in the machine or a ticket, and it's called.
It's the object out here at right moments, and it just minted my CryptoVenetian.
I want a little CryptoVenetian dude so fucking bad.
I want CryptoVenetian.
This is CryptoVenetian mintings, booked almost 90% for the rest of July. We only turned this on a couple days ago or a day ago.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
We just turned this on, and look what's going on.
Today is the 14th,
Completely booked out.
and now you really can't get a slot for at least 10 days.
Everybody wants to go.
I've learned not to be surprised by the things that the group of people we have here can do. It's amazing how quickly we turn things around.
We were able to educate people about the NFT, the crypto space. We brought people together post-pandemic.
I think we as human beings, from the beginning of time across religions, want to believe in something higher than ourselves. And somehow art blocks combined with IRL minting does that.
We were able to help someone pay off their student loans.
There was a guy who came in with a letter written to the gallery. His Venetian is the reason why he was able to help his girlfriend get custody over her kids again, because it helped pay for the lawyers.
I didn't realize that's how you spell crypto.
We had a teacher here that was able to provide some more money for his family, and it really changed his life.
Paul Pierce came by, Bob Iger came through and minted his first NFT with us.
It can actually be a piece of art that becomes an asset that people are able to acquire. If they need the money, it's there. They can sell it, and it goes peer-to-peer, and that alone is empowering. It's just a game changer.
Back where it all began.
Yeah, we left a hole, and someone could mint all of them. I'm speechless, not happy, don't have words.
It's okay. It's okay though. We only had a little bit left.
We only had a little bit left though, Seth.
So fucking angry right now. It was his wallet, so either got hacked and someone stole his passwords, but all 25,000 BRT came from his wallet.
Just thinking through this so we can keep moving forward with the project. I don't trust too many people.
It's about trust in a trustless world.
I lost everything in my wallet.
What do you think happened?
I think maybe it was... I'm trying to think. How the fuck can this happen, dude? Do you think someone took my seed?
Do you realize that all the CVs were minted?
Yeah. What can I do from here?
I mean, the most important thing to do is to establish that it wasn't intentional, that it wasn't you, and that this happened to you and not because of you. It's an emergency because no one can mint any CryptoVenetians now. It's done.
Dude, I had like $40,000. Understood, but we had $3 million of CryptoVenetians that was transferred out of your wallet yesterday. So I think we need to talk about the best next steps here. If you can visit the gallery this morning, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I will be able to meet you, but I can't just meet this morning, dude. I have like a full fucking slew of the day of VC calls. All got hacked. I know that he's joking, but okay, can meet up with you. Is there some time to do the work done?
Is there any way we can meet this morning?
Seth, I'm sorry. Like, I'm in the crunch of this VC work. I'm just sorry, Seth. I can't cancel on these meetings. I've been doing my pitch. And my pitch follow-ups. I have a full day.
I'm just asking you from truly the bottommost part of my heart to give us a half an hour right now. I'm not sure you understand all the unintended consequences of what just happened. There are literally thousands of people in the Discord. There's millions of dollars at stake. We're all trying to do the right thing. It seems like you were hacked. We want to help. But we need you, we need to talk about this in person right now.
It's so bizarre, man. It's so bizarre.
Everybody's helping. So when Phil refers to the community, it's a lot of that. People want to help. People want to be on the right side of it.
You ready to talk?
Are you?
I am.
Okay, I'm listening.
You want to do this in person?
Probably. Do you want to be at the patio outside of the gallery? It's closed.
I'd rather meet somewhere else.
Okay. And then he changed his tune. He said he did it. Indeed, he wasn't hacked. He did this intentionally, and it was his right to do so. These were his BRT tokens, and he minted all 309 himself intentionally.
I was angry at the fact that he thought he could fucking stop us because he took some fucking internet tokens away from us. We were using them to give out JPEGs. All of this shit wasn't about any of that. It was about the fact that we had people coming in every single day to have this amazing experience, and that was the thing that he took away. So he took some fucking tokens. Who gives a shit? We can do it again in every city that we want to. None of it was about that. It was about the people that we were bringing together, and the fact that there are now 300 people who didn't get to have that opportunity, didn't get to walk through that door, made me fucking furious.
Yeah. When we take off? I think I'll see you soon. Oh, thank you.
Keep up. Comment.
Hear me? That was Fernando about his experience getting a CryptoVenetian and then being able to sell it and have money for the first time in his life, and he was crying. So, a little emotional. We're trying, this is crypto philanthropy, and we're doing it in real time, and we're trying to do everything right and be fair. So just stay focused on who matters and who the community really is.
So what's next?
9 more cities.
Go fuck with Bright Moments.
The roadmap is we finish Crypto Venice, we do 1,000 in Crypto New York, and we do 10,000 total across 10 cities.
Let's go to the greatest city in America, the biggest place, test how good we are.
Abundance, thank you. You give abundance, you get abundance.
I have 2
200 of them were sold, and 800 we would airdrop to existing users and give away to new community members. So suddenly we had $1 million of license, $1 million of support, to go to New York. And rent a fancy Soho gallery and set up the mint of these 1,000 crypto New Yorkers.
When we were in New York, you have to realize we moved, 15, 20 people across the country. No one said anything. Like everyone just sort of moved to New York and did it without asking because clearly they didn't want to get off of this crazy rocket ship that we were on.
Give it up for Percy, Crypto New Yorker 380, come on out!
There were no New Yorkers at that point when we sold golden tokens. It was like we pre-sold, collected the revenue that allowed us to put down a deposit on the gallery and go to New York and do the minting event. And that became the basis for this Mint Pass model that we've taken to artists as a way to say, look, there's clearly demand for your work. Let's pre-sell the work and then use that money to put on a production for your show and invite people to it.
Wherever art is generated, we want to be there to help you experience it more fully than clicking a button on your phone or being on your laptop and minting 16 things and then selling them. It was hard in the beginning to convince artists to join us. Tyler Hobbs decided he wanted to do his next drop after Fidenza with us physically. Reflections by Jeff Davis. And that just led us to working in a very art-forward way with artists who could imagine new ways of generating their work. If you want to join the Bright Moments DAO, mint a Crypto New Yorker or buy one on the secondary market. If you want to leave the DAO, sell it. As easy as that. And so starting with this set of 1,000 Crypto Galacticans representing the initial DAO, our DAO is going to be entirely constituted of 10,000 crypto citizens. And there's no other structure other than that.
Well, we gave away Venetians for free, right? So the only way that we're making money on Venetians was because people were paying royalties. And they're paying royalties on expensive assets, so it wasn't no money. And it's very important to us that we continue giving these things away for free.
A third of the mint passes will be reserved for existing crypto citizens. A third will be sold to fund the development of that city. And a third will be given to the community. We believe that over the next 9 cities that started with Venice, we will end up with a collection of people and of characters.
We're trying to build something bigger than an NFT community.
LA, New York, what's next?
You'll never see more streamlined in terms of the architecture and structures in the city. All very organized, all structured into this kind of foundation of a grid system, which I love, which goes really along with the idea of doing pixels, which, our canvas is 45 by 45 pixel grid.
We walked into Craftwork. It was a cold November day, and we just felt an energy that we had never felt before.
We know it is the place. You know, I know we're being over ambitious, but I think the idea of doing a crypto NFT event at this scale, it's going to be historical. Like we won a challenge.
Just felt good and felt raw and felt like, whoa, they're going to Berlin. You know, stepping into some really, really big shoes.
We started in Venice. It feels like a small underground band. Now we want to take some bigger stage.
If you have a ticket to Mint, and only if you have a ticket to Mint will you be invited upstairs. The curtains at 9 o'clock will get opened up so that anybody up here can look down and see. No screens here, but there are iPads to check people in, to mint their Berliners. 6 iPads. We spent 3 months pulling this all together. It looks like an original power plant.
Are you ready?
Hello.
Are you ready?
Are you ready to meet?
Are you minting today? Are you minting today?
I'm minting today.
Minting. Come with us. Please smile. Don't be shy, please. This part of what money. I love your hair.
Thank you.
Here. Take your time. Don't be shy.
We need your code. We need the QR code.
Where is it? No messages. No messages right
Okay,
now.
so we have to go behind.
Sorry?
We have to go behind.
Always from behind.
When you've minted yours, one at a time will be led out here to meet your Crypto Berlin. At some point, you start to hear the music of your Crypto Berliner. Don't look to your right, look to the left. Look to the left, don't look to the right. There's a tunnel here, there's a wall. You're being led over here. And then when you get here, 8 by 8 meters, so it's basically...
I think that nobody really took us seriously because we had no track record, right? Like we showed them videos from Venice, that didn't really help. We showed them videos from New York of famous people who had minted, which I think just confused them. And we had no production experience whatsoever. Like the most complicated thing we had done was Rituals, right? Which is that 72-hour minting marathon in Venice.
Kind of nervous. Who are these people? What do they want? What are they really trying to do? What is crypto? What are NFTs?
We just did incomplete control and were able to put down a deposit on the venue. The fact that we had the cash liquid was like, okay, there's something interesting here. And with Berlin, we realized that our model from the New Yorkers wasn't going to scale, and we really needed to lean into the tech for the first time. And so we started to design a system that would allow you to scan a QR code to mint, a system for checking in. We had a system for, displaying mints on multiple screens that became our display technology. I think we had something like 50 screens set up on the ground floor, and it was totally crazy.
This is too big. How are we going to pull this off?
And we had nothing built. We had to build everything from scratch. We had a developer who was helping us, and the day before the sale, he quit. And he said, sorry, I can't do this, it's too stressful. The only problem we didn't have was money. But money can't fix issues of stress when you've put a giant task in front of yourself, and you can't throw money at the problem. We tried to hire as many people as we could, but at some point we just needed to do it ourselves. And I think the stress from that, and everyone on the team that was there for it, we sort of learned a big lesson, which was, if you work really, really hard, you can pull off things with a very small team, basically. And I think that lesson, everyone that was there and since has sort of learned it, and that's the reason why we sign ourselves up to do things that seem sort of totally ridiculous, and then just sort of put yourself under the pressure to figure out how to do it.
You should just do the work, and the work will do the rest, as long as we put all we have.
The interesting thing about Berlin is people will show up to these sort of events. If there's good music and the venue is interesting, Berliners will come. It sort of felt like we had just gone through this hype cycle, right, in the US. ETH had pumped up to 4,000, it crashed back down to 2,000 when we were in Berlin. But the Berliners weren't feeling that. They weren't in the mix in the same way that we were.
That's amazing. I already minted mine NFT. That's the best experience I've ever had. Like, I'm new to NFT, but this project involves you at the maximum extent, and I'm not gonna quit this. I'm gonna go to every country I can.
Right.
And we don't understand what's going on. That's why we're here.
The golden token?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, we have a Berliner. We have a Berliner in cryptonized world on our phones. Shit.
Really amazing guy.
Says. Come over here. Bright moment.
We have so many amazing local talents that support us, willing to work with us. You know, we're blessed. We cannot do this without the local Berlin community.
We now have 3,000 people who have these crypto citizens help us decide. We put it up for a vote and London won. But people don't care about what you did, they want to know what you're going to do next. And so
we heard a lot of people saying like, oh, great, they're going to do another party in London. There's no desire or necessity to prove that we can go bigger and louder than Berlin, you know? So there's this sense of we want to go to the opposite. So much of London's history is about a craft work and details and elegance. So also, what's the best way to present and mint for people to actually co-create a piece of art?
We're going to lean into this concept of doing more collections like this, similar to Berlin. Ultra scarce, ultra rare. But the London collection, I think, really solidified and made it a pattern.
So, I don't think we want to record this. And then next thing we know, crypto's crashing.
You have to remember our entire team is paid in ETH, and we peg our payroll in ETH. And when you started, ETH was at 4,000, and now ETH is at 1,000.
It fucks things up, you know, in some pretty significant ways, and you see people respond and get wrecked.
It was kind of scary, and I'm not gonna lie, there was times I was terrified. I wasn't sure if we were gonna pull this off, and this is definitely not an easy journey. There's days I wanna give up.
We had 2 galleries with a couple screens each, one in Soho, one in Mayfair, and a skeleton crew of people who were very sweaty, very underpaid, and very sick of living with each other and getting their underwear mixed up on laundry day.
We didn't expect London is this hard.
So I think what keeps me going is just the knowledge that this is very rare, and it may not come again, it may not happen again, and so even though it's ups and downs and difficult and stressful in times, it's doing it is better than walking away and wondering.
That was the most amazing experience that I had for a long time. And believe me when I say that. The last one was with my son. This one was special.
Art, friends, community, it's all part of the experience, and you know, getting to connect with people in real life versus on Discord.
It's pretty simple. It's friendships.
Christy really convinced us that this was the community to join.
And then you come to London and you're like, I can't believe they've done this. They pulled it off again too. So it's just anywhere Bright Moments goes, there's an event, like that's where I want to be.
Great people,
great people because, like us, there are many people who are quite new. They are there to help out day in and day out.
It's about the art as well.
It's amazing to see how the NFT can be immersive and you really get to meet the artists, have them talk a little bit about their art, where they started, what inspired them. And it was interesting because then you really get to understand why they do what they were doing.
Ready for Mexico City.
Yeah, on to Mexico. We'll see you guys there.
And there's music too, right?
Yeah.
And that music goes with that NFT.
It goes with the NFT?
Yeah, it's part of it.
Nice. Oh, wow.
We somehow made it through it.
The only reason we made it through London was because halfway through the city, we sold mint passes from Mexico. And if we hadn't done that, I'm not sure we would have made it out of London. Or we just would have stopped right there and said, okay, 4 cities is good enough. And so we were able to sort of catch the last momentum of this NFT market that was quickly losing steam. And like we had one bullet in the chamber and we managed to hit it in late July and sell enough golden tokens to like make payroll that month and then get the team out of London.
For the first time was, okay, why don't we condense this all into a few days so people can come for all of it? A 4-day experience of food and education and music and live minting and digital art and conversations.
And so we had this super stacked lineup for Mexico City.
All-stars. And it was Snowfro's first, long form drop after Squiggle.
It was a really special opportunity. Seth approached me with the idea of doing this for Mexico City, and it felt like it would be out of the question not to participate. So it's really meaningful. I love being here. I want to drink the salsa everywhere I go. It's just so good. I think what I'm most excited about is the kind of the humanization of this art form that the Bright Moments team has really found a way to do. Every artist has a separate room, and every room has a theme, and that theme is based on the art. And so this is kind of an inroad into just humanizing this process and creating more of an emotional and sentimental connection between the artist and the person that's purchasing their work.
And Mexico City felt like a complete new version where it was self-service completely. Jeff created the app so you could walk up and scan the QR code and it would reveal your work automatically. Kid you not, the moment that they started doing the dance in the middle of the venue, it starts pouring rain, like sheets of rain. The entire venue basically, with the exception of power, wasn't working. At one point we were considering using Seth's phone as a hotspot to power all of the devices in the venue. We had a backup plan which worked really well, which we took over the restaurant attached to the venue, and were able to sort of pull it off without a hitch because people were just eating and drinking and looking at the art that had been minted, and we were able to put it up on the screens. When I think about Mexico and I think about what was going on behind the scenes for the event, from the outside it looked like this crazy party, and from our side it was basically chaos with Jeff troubleshooting every screen, and as soon as he would get one working, it was like whack-a-mole, another one would go down, and we had to adapt to the situation.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Real break moi moment Tokyo.
Okay, you want to know the secret? What's the secret?
We caught a wave at the right time. We had a fantastic generative art lineup, but it was our AI collection there that is what I think people remember.
We're in the AI room.
So Tokyo is the first time that we've done this many artists. We have 35 on the roster.
Yeah, it's been really fascinating to work with this new group of artists, and I think that what unlocked for Bright Moments specifically around Tokyo was us working with contemporary artists as well, realizing that we are not limited to generative art and we can integrate all different types of digital art.
Tokyo felt like it was like the high point in the mountain.
In terms of the tech, like watching Samir and Phil and Casey trying to do all the AI art on chain was like something completely new to all of us, and that was probably really intense. Now we can do that again in the future, and that's maybe how we felt when we were going into Berlin trying to, display Gen art on the screens.
It was tough. It was quite a bit of work, but we managed to do it.
Fundamentally, it's code-based art.
Yep. I would say people clearly trust us enough to deliver our best if they're gonna fly all the way to Japan to come to a Bright Moments event.
Trust is very easy to lose and very hard to gain. And I would say that we've put in work to gain people's trust. And Tokyo is an opportunity for us to repay collectors by choosing artists that we feel as though are top of their game and giving them an experience to see their work in a setting that feels natural.
Shadow animation we make. I just want to point out we're 1 week away
time passed
from
by
the
now.
first
Now
day.
you're at this moment.
Yeah.
So it'll be different backgrounds too, or is this the only background?
Yeah.
We're 1 week away from the first day.
Five main
I know how you feel. 1 week. And the progress is great.
1 week before in Mexico, there was nothing.
No, we had nothing.
Tokyo was perfect.
And for the most part, it's been seamless. The Japanese are amazing and accommodating, and we had built connections over the years, and we had the Shibuya mayor's office who stepped in and really helped us secure a venue, and Joey Ito and the group at Digital Garage and Karate Kid, and we just had this amazing team behind us, and we felt like all of the things that we had struggled through paid off. Everything was on budget, everything was on time, the art was great, the collectors were happy, and the day we started minting, the crypto market is insane right now, and I don't mean that metaphorically, it's literally insane. It's sort of absurd to talk about it because it doesn't make any sense, but like our work lives on the blockchain. The blockchain is a single network of people, and sometimes those people do things that are completely degenerate. And in this case, they were trading a meme, a literal meme, a token with no value. And they were trading it so frequently that it drove up the cost of doing business on the network to 10 times its normal price. And so just to put it in context, every time we mint a crypto citizen, it costs $250. There's 4,000 tokens being minted here in Tokyo over the course of 4 days. And because we had more artists than we've ever had before, that meant that our carefully controlled costs and budget that we were so proud of, that we're working out exactly as we planned, absolutely ballooned. It's really difficult to be in a system that's so new because it's clearly not ready for mainstream adoption. You can't explain to people why when they want to mail a letter, it costs as much as the thing inside of the letter. Man, it was good. And I am so proud of what we're able to pull off from that show.
Doing something that's never really been done before.
Secret is just like a video game, but in real life. Every level have different challenges. We just finished level 7, and now it has like the, what's it called? The end of you finish the level, it's got some music, it's got some people dancing around before you start the next level. Yeah. Because you got to load all the assets for level 8. Right. This is the end of level 7. Right? It goes from Tokyo, South America, and then it zooms in on Buenos Aires, and then the game starts. I don't know who the villain's gonna be. Maybe inflation. Inflation's the villain. And you know how we combat inflation? Crypto. Easy as that.
So we're going from the center of the world to the end of it.
Yes.
How's that? Pretty good, right?
Tango. How do you like your steak? And if we can do it here, in the middle of nowhere. We can do it anywhere.
Prequel.
Vamos arrancando.
Déjame ir a buscar al pibe a ver si nada. Así ves, ¿te parece?
We really wanted Buenos Aires to be produced locally. Performed by locals. And for locals.
But Argentina felt so different. And I think a lot of that was the fact that we let go of control. Like we normally take artists from other cities and bring them to wherever we chose. And Argentina was different in that we found local artists from Buenos Aires.
Knowing that we have to respect the culture and also immerse ourselves in it. You know, we're not just taking from the culture and they're not just taking from us. It's this really good relationship between us and the city and the folks. So I really like that about every Bright Moment event.
Bright moments, those bright moments.
Momentos brillantes.
Momentos brillantes.
This is the now. Check. This is the 8th installment. I'm here with Phil.
Hey.
This is a strange form of community theater around the world.
You like it?
It's great. Wow. Okay, this is big. This is big. How many seats in here? We gotta fill this place. Wow.
What's your plan?
What is my plan? My plan's to fill every seat in here. Make people happy. I think we can do it. Yeah?
Great.
Estamos montando simultáneamente tanto la revelación de los CryptoPatagonians como la exhibición de Buenos Aires. Pues bueno, van a ser unas horas intensas de trabajo técnico, pero una vez estando eso listo, es terminar de diseñar la experiencia y recibir a la gente.
36 hours till showtime starts. So, yeah.
Okay.
Back to it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We are one day until the event starts. Right now, I'm just making sure all of the projects are working and testing everything with artists. So we're down to the wire, but we're all really excited.
I feel okay. Everyone seems to tell me that I look stressed, but I feel fine. So this is something underlying. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, so far so good.
The weirdness, the unexpected uniqueness of Bright Moments, I think is gonna somehow revive here, right? In Venice, that's how we started. It's just really kind of just, nobody knows what we're doing, even us, right? It's just trying out. So there's a sense of that. It's very experimental.
We rode this crazy roller coaster where citizens were worth a lot and now they're worth less, and we look at it, but like this is still a lot of money to people. And so that might explain some of the skepticism that we're seeing, where we say, oh, you know, they look at the floor.
Say that this kind of seems a little too good to be true, or what is the specific agenda? And I know Leo has the experience of explaining every single meetup, being on the mic, trying to break it down to everyone so they actually understand why we're doing it. But I think when people come here to the actual event, they will see why.
Right.
Because for now, they're kind of like,
They have to put up with this show. It's like, what the fuck am I here for? This just feels better. You know, it feels more like human beings connecting and creating things together. And I think this shows that, you know, these like NFTs that people think are meaningless and speculative and all about ego and money are actually very connected emotionally. And they've brought people from around the world together to have this experience and drink vino, to have an experience that no one would have on their own, but they come together. Yeah, it's all good. It's all, I mean, art saves us all. What we are now finding as we've gone on this tour, city by city, is identifying artists who are fundamentally coders at the, you know, early stages of their career before they're necessarily recognized by the bigger institutions, and going on a journey and giving people access to it so that not only do they get to meet these artists and learn, but they also get to collect.
I never seen CryptoCitizens as a PFP project. We celebrate the citizenship, the human beings, the nationalities, the local cultures, a global portrait project.
And so we put this place in to create these sub-DAOs, which were essentially, you know, a local team in each city that would continue hosting events and connecting sort of the international cities together digitally, online, but also with similar types of events.
And that's very unique for us. And that speaks to this roadmap where we've opened up these other cities, and it's not so much that any one of these cities could have a show, it's that the way we've created our communities, we could have a show at the same time. It's good. It's good. It's all theater, you know, it's crypto theater. I think that's what we're inventing.
It's very hard to describe the feeling that I have after these events.
You know, it takes a lot to do all of this, so at this point we are literally hanging on by a thread.
After getting our nails done, we got the Paris pink on the nails, ready to go, ready to show Chan. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chan's gonna love that.
Yeah, yeah.
Our event starting in 2 days, less than 2 days. Can't wait. It's gonna be so amazing. And I love Paris. And everything's wonderful. And there's trash. And we're dealing with the trash, I guess. It's pink, so I got pink. Just, you know, being pink.
80 traits, 200,000 combinations.
It's really just a spotlight. Because right now, I can see everybody. When this was closed, I couldn't see anybody's face.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this is incredible. You guys. Let's see what he says after 800 of these.
I love Paris. Paris is amazing.
I already feel nostalgic about Paris. I know every moment we have now, like even just walking down the street to the gallery, you know, we'll think about it years later.
You know, it's not a party, it's not a show, it's not theater, it's not opera, It's not an art opening, it's something else. And I think that's the most magical part of this.
I mean, when we were doing the CryptoVenetian meeting, it was very casual, very wild. I wasn't sure if we would finish 10 cities. It sounds very ambitious, but extremely exciting.
Wow, that's challenging, but I love it. Let's do it.
I'm really thankful and happy to have been a part of this. Felt like real dreams were kind of happening here.
A large part of that's been due to the team, but also the collectors and the people who have come to all of the Bright Moments events.
We've seen people laugh, we've seen people cry, jump around on our experiences.
They stepped into our gallery when we had 2 screens and a dream.
What's important about NFTs is you buy it, you know it's yours. But what if you buy it, you know it's yours, but it's also made for you? That's different.
Everything we've gone through, this somehow we saw this through, and no one can take that away from us. How do we complete this well? How do we drop the mic? How do we finish in Venice? And it's over. And it really feels like it's over. It's 3 years in the making. And what's that going to feel like when we mint the last Venetian? It's just going to hit us. We finished something. And that's totally unique. And I want all of us to feel that. That's her.
It was 420, on 420. We met underneath this dome. And
we have some spectacular venues that you will see soon, next month in Venice, Italy. Make sure it's Venice, Italy, not Venice Beach when you book your travel. And we're humbled by the opportunity to present, digital art in these spaces that have, Tintorettos on the ceiling, but also to do it, in sync with the Venice Biennale, which is a really special time and a really special festival that brings together artists from around the world. It's going to be fun, no matter what. So we're really excited.
We're so excited. Such an honor.
It's random all the way down. Okay.
Cheers.
Adios. Ciao.
And all of them we've had these different memories with and moments with at these different cities. So it's having them all in one shot. It's whoa. Yeah. Memory lane.
It's such a good way to end. So here we are in Venice, Italy. It's been 3 years since we started in Venice Beach. It's 4/20/2024. Thank you for helping us get here. We literally couldn't have done it any other way. When we go to a new country and we can pay people in USDC, we can pay people in ETH, we can get things done. And it doesn't mean we don't have to deal with local currencies at time, and we do have some traditional structures, but the fact that we've had this universal language of Ethereum on the blockchain has allowed us to scale and grow and expand internationally in a way that I don't think any other company could.
I think one of the things that caught my attention initially about the entire movement was this is the most efficient way that I can see at the moment to distribute digital art while keeping a record of who owns what, who created what, and where it's coming from. I want digital art, generative AI, and any other thing in between to still be considered art.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, I've started working when there was no internet. We were sharing CDs. There was not even a CD in the beginning. We were sharing still floppies. Yeah, and it went even faster and faster with cryptocurrency and NFTs and now AI, and this is really so amazing what's going on.
We're here to celebrate all those up and downs we've been having, but we all went through some very exciting times, and we all have a feeling that we've done something significant in this space. And I think the traditional art world knows it, because every museum has eyes on this movement.
This should be a signal for everybody to, like, why not? Just fucking do it. It's art, try something, and to use crypto as a means of self-funding, and to be able to combine art and crypto the way we have, so that we have the runway and we have the financial resources we've needed along the way without middlemen, dealing directly with artists, directly with collectors, directly with marketplaces, and to be able to create these crazy experiences without asking board of directors for permission. That's really the best of everything.
Well, with Bright Moments, I've been to 9 of the cities, all the in real life destinations, and holy shit, it's brought me a crazy experience perspective.
It's like the perfect party to end such a beautiful journey. I know all these people a bit better now from talking online, and it's like, it feels a bit like a reunion, but it's very ephemeral because you have to take it in this moment, because nobody else is gonna manage to get all these wonderful people in the same space again, and it feels like one space, you know, but it's a space all over the world.
I feel quite sad in a way, because it's like the end of this adventure, but it's been super special.
I'm so grateful for being able to be part of this beautiful journey.
We're all very rusty at this. Thank you, everybody. This is a very high bar coming out of the pandemic. It's not going to get that much better. This could be it. This is great. Thank you. I can't thank everybody for all your individual contributions, but we all recognize each other. It's truly amazing work. Really proud of all of you. I'm proud of myself. I've told Christy, like, this is the best I've done. We've never done this before. No one's done it before.
Yeah, looking back, this is going to be one of the most significant projects on blockchain ever.
It's going to come up. I want us as a team and very close friends waiting for him at the top of the stairs. He's going to come in. We're not going to mint here. We're going to bring him right into there. In there, he mints there, and then everybody comes in here for the citizen reveal. So we're flipping it. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's a normal walk-on song, but instead of going to the
Got
right,
it, got
go to
it.
the left.
Let's go. Zancan, let's go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
We are out there.
Ready? We're all clear. Here we go. To the final hit. 999. 999.
I'll do it with you. Want me to do it with you? I'd be honored.
Bright moments, bright moments, bright moments, bright moments, bright moments. Right moments, right now.
Cut. I can't. We just completed 1,000 CryptoVenetians to get to 10,000 crypto citizens, fully minted. The project is complete. The contract is closed. After 3 years, we are done.
We are done.
Hasta la vista.
Physically,
Sayonara.
Emotionally,
Yeah.
spiritually.
Good morning, America.
What's it say?
Finale. The collection is complete, and so begins the next chapter.
See.
The whole point is making it seem like when you're in here, you could be anywhere. Right. So when someone comes in, they're like, oh yeah, I can do this in Berlin, I can do this in Tokyo. I can do this. It's like outside is 100% Venice.
As gallery.
When you come in, 100%. It's like, I want people to walk in like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Say like, it's a 7-year, it's an overnight success, 7 years in the making. Like, this didn't take 6 months. This took, for me, like 51 years of lots of trial and error and lots of broken businesses and broken relationships and wrong turns, and I'm still searching, and it seems so obvious in retrospect. Thank you, everybody, for making this happen. Everybody here, everybody's not here. Everybody in Venice. Everybody in New York. Everybody in London. We're here. Everybody in Berlin. Everybody all over.
Soon to be Mexico.
Soon to be Mexico. Everybody that helped us get to this point. Signing out. Peace. Vaya con Dios. Hasta la vista.